Welcome back to News Talk, exactly 15 before the hour now. Joining us now here on the program, Earl Pace. He's national co-founder of Black Data Processing Associates, and Sharon Morton is here. She's a member of the BDPA DC chapter. Welcome to you both, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Because you are celebrating a major milestone as we speak.
Yes, this is the 40th anniversary of BDPA. And it's our 37th national conference that we are convening at the Washington Hilton starting on Wednesday. We'll bring 40-plus companies and several hundred students and a few thousand professionals all to Washington, D.C. to celebrate STEM and information technology.
Yeah. That sounds to me like jobs, 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 which is what makes this a conversation we've been looking forward to. This is, we're talking about real opportunities.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Bruce. I mean, we're going to have major Fortune 500 companies there like Johnson & Johnson. I have my list here, Blue Cross Blue Shield, J.P. Morgan Chase. And they are going to be interviewing on the spot. So we're hoping people will come out to the technology career fair. If you're looking for a job in IT, information technology, or any computer field, we'll be at the Washington Hilton this Friday, which I believe is August 21st, from noon to 6 p.m., and again on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So for folks who already have skills in this area, experience, what have you, you're going to be attractive to these employers, and you're going to have an advantage, so to speak, over other people who are going to be competing for the same jobs. Are there opportunities for people who don't have a ton of experience maybe, but who have the potential to excel in this area?
Absolutely. That is why BDPA was formed. We have our mantra is classroom to the boardroom. So we have supportive programs in place for people who are in the school. You'll see students there from 9 years old. You'll see high school students. You'll see college students, people just entering in the profession. We have 50 chapters across the country, and our programs are devoted towards the upward mobility from classroom to the boardroom.
So for folks who haven't had the training maybe yet, or who haven't had experience in IT yet, what are you looking for in terms of potential? What are you looking for as someone who, with the right exposure to some training and what have you, some opportunity, could be good?
To give you an example, I mean, we will take a student who has never sat at a computer, and we will put them in some of our training programs and teach them web development, coding, programming, so we can enter them into the industry. That was our motivation, was to fill that pipeline and bridge that gap where it exists in IT.
And there are also going to be internships as well. There's lots of students who need to work or get that experience, and so a lot of these companies offer internships for those students. And you know, anyone who is looking for either a career in the beginning of their career field, I should say, or at the end or the middle, there will be all kinds of jobs there, and they should definitely go to bdpa.org to get more information about our career fair this week.
And you work with young people all the time. These are interesting, well-paying jobs.
Yes.
At a time when, and you referenced STEM, science, technology,
engineering and math.
Right. There are. Is it fair to say there are more good jobs out there than there are people to fill them?
Oh.
Is there a gap?
There's
Absolutely.
Definitely a gap.
Both of you. Let me have both of you address that, because that's really the crux of the matter.
It actually is. And it's been occurring for some time now, where students have been going into professions and learning things other than science, technology, engineering, and math. And might I say, BDPA since 1986 has had a formal program in place before STEM was popular, where we've been training people. And the gap is significant. There is, for instance, in cybersecurity, there is zero unemployment in that arena.
And they're saying in the next 4 or 5 years, they're going to need 4 million people to fill these jobs.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, that's amazing. Yes. So kids need to look at that. Even adults, if you're wanting to do or have a second career, a lot of these programs are 2 years long. You can get a certification in 2 years and start at $55,000, $60,000 a year, which isn't bad. Yeah. So.
What's your advice to parents?
My advice to parents is to get your children involved as early as possible so that they grow up with it. I mean, we grew up with, well, I grew up with calculators and
I did too.
and some say an abacus.
Oh, you didn't know.
But as, you know, to get involved early so they can understand what the career is about. You know, we started BDPA in 1975. And there was a significant demand that outstripped the supply. It still exists to this day, and it's, if anything, it is a greater need. The demand is far outstripping the supply. So it's not a typical industry that starts and reaches maturation and then falls off. Okay, it keeps going. The trajectory is boundless. So if you want to, and you can use it in so many other areas. I mean, you can become proficient in technology. You can go into mathematics. You can go into teaching. You can go into anything that you want. But if you are conversant in IT, you will be employable.
Let's spend the last couple minutes that we have talking about the event that's coming up this Friday. Let's talk about where and when and how folks can get more information and just what the experience of Friday is about.
Yeah, it's Friday and Saturday, actually. We're doing a 2-day career fair. And to kick off everything, this Wednesday we're having General Colin Powell, who's going to come out and speak to our members and students about, you know, how important it is to increase the number of African Americans in IT. And then on Friday is the first day of the career fair. By the way, I wanted to mention that BDPA has given out almost $1 million in scholarships since 1975 to students who are looking to go to college and major in STEM. So we do have scholarship money for these kids as well.
That's why we wanted Sharon here, because Earl Pace, you were going to be too much of a gentleman to toot your own horn.
Yes, I'm going to toot our horn.
And she's better at it than I am.
So yeah, this Friday at the Washington Hilton on Connecticut Avenue in Washington, D.C. from noon to 6 p.m. Bring your resumes. Come dressed professionally. Be ready to interview. And then again on Saturday, same place, Washington Hilton, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Same thing. Bring your resumes. Be ready.
And for folks who want more information between now and then, you've got a website with information there where we've got it on the screen right now. Folks can go there, check it out, and if it's not for them, for their kids, grandkids, kids in the neighborhood, we want to get the word out.
We want to get the word out and to let them know that it actually starts Wednesday. It's our opening ceremony, and you will see everything from classroom to the boardroom. You'll see students, you'll see CIOs from major corporations now, all of them mingling and networking together. So if you're at any point in your career, it's at the Washington Hilton starting Wednesday, going through Saturday.
40 years ago, did you ever think you'd be celebrating this fantastic milestone?
Not in the slightest.
And I wanted to thank also BDPA and SiriusXM Radio. We're having a big celebration tomorrow night at SiriusXM Radio because they're helping to celebrate our 40th anniversary. And thank you too, Bruce, for having us on.
And thank you for your persistence. This is a great opportunity to be able to publicize and put out for people. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
I hope you have a great event. I know you will. Sharon Morton.
I'll be seeing you.
Thanks very much, as always, for joining us. We'll step aside. We are back with a program note after this.